Welcome back to the channel. So I know I said so many times before that when I was doing my vlogs, I'd probably be doing more of that kind of content because I enjoy it a little bit more. But it seems like you guys are enjoying more of the sit down face-to-face and go over financial cards. So I noticed on one of my videos, the PayPal debit card, it actually reached 1,000 views. So I'm gonna go ahead and get back into doing the sit down videos and going over some cards with you. Today, we're actually gonna be showing you my process of me applying for the Capital One Venture X. So the Capital One Venture X, I already have the Capital One Saver. And so the reason being that I'm getting the Capital One Venture X is because me and my wife are planning to travel. And so if you haven't seen one of my previous videos, I showed that me redeeming all my points through the Hyatt hotels for me and my wife who are going to the Dominican Republic. I'll link the video in the top right corner here just in case you want to be guided on how to do that with Chase cards. So let's go ahead and get started. So I already opened up the website for you guys. All I did was click on the Capital One website, clicked on travel cards, and I clicked to see if I'm pre-approved for the Venture X. Once you find that option to where you can see if you're pre-approved for the Venture X, this is the website, or not the website, but the page is going to be showing up for you guys. So it says, see here if you're pre-approved for the travel rewards card with no harm to your credit score. And you scroll down, those are the 3 cards. But do keep in mind that if you do get pre-approved for this, there is still a possibility that you can get denied. And for me, there may be a possibility because I did open up 2 cards recently. So I'm gonna risk it and see if I'm pre-approved. If not, then that is the loss. I am gonna have to wait a little bit longer to get this card. But the reason why I'm also wanting to get this card a little bit more is because there's a lot of rumors going out saying that it's gonna be a lot more difficult to get this card if you have more cards open. So for me, I'm like, okay, well, I don't have a premium card that's like kind of like the Chase Sapphire Reserved or the Amex Platinum card. So I do want to get those features. Me locally, I don't have a Capital One lounge, so I'm just gonna go ahead and still get it because $395 annual fee is actually not that bad for the value of this card that you're getting because you're kind of getting paid back for this card. And I'm not gonna go over that completely because we are just gonna be going over me getting pre-approved and actually applying for the card. So maybe down the line, if I do get the card, I'll make a video me stating that why the pros and the cons of this card. But let's go ahead and get started. So we're gonna click get started. I already have it checked off for travel rewards. We're gonna hit next. My first name, Andy, and then Garcia. We're gonna hit next. So here it's asking for your residential address. So I'm gonna go ahead and zoom my face back up on the screen and I'm gonna enter my address because obviously I don't want you guys to know where I actually live. Okay, and so on this screen is gonna say asking for your email address and your primary phone number. Again, this part I'm probably gonna zoom my face back in. Once you're done with that, we're gonna go over to where it says, what's your employment status? For me, I'm employed. Again, if you haven't noticed or saw my other video, I am a programmer analyst, just for side note for you guys. So for me, I'll put employed and my occupation is programmer analyst. And then you're gonna type in your income here. I'm not gonna show you guys how much I make a year. And you hit next. And so here we got, do you have any bank accounts? I have a checkings and savings. If you're approved, do you tend to use this credit card for cash advances? So for those who are barely getting into the credit card space and don't know what this option means, all it means is that if you get this card, you can actually withdraw cash from it. It's kind of like another loan. I don't recommend doing this at all because the credit cards are not meant to be used like that. In my opinion, there's other people who know how to beat the system at that. But for me personally, I never pulled out cash from a credit card because for me, if I don't have the money, I just don't have the money. So I always put no because I don't ever plan on pulling out money. For your case, if you plan on using it for that and you know how to get around it, that's all completely up to you guys. Okay, and then it just asks some question, are you a U.S. citizen? And for me, it's yes. If I have a citizenship in another country, no. Next. Okay, so I'm definitely going to be zooming myself back up here because this information is very private. So then on the next page is going to show you agree to all the terms here. And I just hit next. Okay. And this is again saying if you're pre-approved, won't hurt your credit score. If you decide to accept your offer, your credit score may be impacted. So let's see if I'm pre-approved. It goes through this process. See if I'm pre-approved. Let's see. Perfect. So it says you're pre-approved. So there it is, the Venture X. So obviously you can see I was available for the Venture 1, the regular Venture, and the Venture X. So again, this is me being like pre-approved. There's still a possibility if I hit continue, I can still get denied. So taking deep breaths here. This is the scary part about this because there's still a chance you can get denied. Hopefully I do get approved because I know there's a small chance I'll probably get denied for this card. But let's go ahead and do it. So we're gonna hit continue. All right. And it says accept offer. I think I'm already pre-approved for this card or already accepted. So let's go ahead and hit accept offer. All right, guys, here it goes. Let's see. Processing your offer. Bam. We have got the Venture X. All right, cool. So I've been approved for the Venture X rewards card. My credit limit is 20,000. Variable purchase 29.24. For those that have been following this channel from the very beginning, we always know we never leave a balance on our credit cards. So I am very excited. It's going to be arriving in 3 business days. It's a lot faster than many cards. A lot of them take 7 business days, but I am stoked. I actually thought I was going to get denied. And so I guess I'll go ahead and continue online setup. I do bank with Capital One too. So if you guys that don't know, I do have like a lot of information. So this part I'm not going to show. All right. So I'm not going to show my bank account information on here. I logged in. It shows the card there and everything. So I just have to wait to actually activate it when it comes in. But yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I mean, many more to come. I still want to apply for my other card, which is the Chase Freedom Flex. So this does put me past the 524 rule. For those that don't know what the 524 rule is, it's basically that for Chase, you cannot apply over 5 cards within 2 years or not, you get automatically denied. But I took that chance, I took that hit because I already knew that those cards I'm not going to be using as much because the way I've been changing my daily spends is completely different. And I think for me, I think I'll be better off benefiting off the Capital One cards. So yeah, I'm very excited. I'll definitely document me showing the card itself when it comes in. I heard it's pretty nice. So yeah, I'll leave this video at this, and hopefully you guys continue. Hopefully you don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. We are on the journey to getting close to 50 subs. I know that's probably a small goal, but for me, within the first 2 months, I got 22 subs. So I do appreciate the ones that are continuing to follow me. But as always, let's try to keep things simple, and I'll see you on the next one.